Hello everybody. How are you? Sorry to the kind of late start or slow start today. I just had a little bit of a slow start today. So before we get into the drawing, I need to look up some reference photos, which I usually like to do in advance, but I didn't get the chance to do that. As I put in the title, I am in an arcane mode because I just finished season 2. If you guys don't know, Arcane is a Netflix animated TV show. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Bella, where the hell have you been, loca? Oh my god, I love it. I don't know if you know, but I actually rewatched Twilight and New Moon in the past few months, so that is very top of the dome for me. I love it. Those movies are so fun. They're so silly. Okay, actually, I for sure know I want to draw Jinx and I want to draw Vi. So let me look up photos for both of them, but maybe I'll get you guys to vote on who we draw first. And while I look up some reference photos, because obviously, you guys are here for art, I will open up my sketchbook here so you can at least look at something. My mom can't chat, but she says hi. I catch second stream in a row. Let's go. Yay. Hello. Welcome. Happy to have you for the second time. Oh my god. I feel a little bad that way at the beginning of this year, people had asked about YouTube subscription. And I was like, oh yeah, that's such a good idea. I should totally do that. And we are now in December. And I still haven't done it. I'm so sorry. But I promise it is something that's on my mind. Certain things just ended up taking priority. But it's on the back burner, I promise. Okay, let's look up Jinx. Any Arcane fans in the chat? Hopefully, because that's what we're going to be drawing today. If not, obviously, I'm sure you guys can still enjoy. Here, yes! Oh my god, who are your favorite characters? Also, I mean, we'll do our best to be spoiler free for those of you who have not seen the second season. But, oh my god, I bawled my eyes out in that finale. I'll just say that. What? I just typed in Vi Arcane on Pinterest and it was like, we can't find anything. I'm like, that is a lie. Do not lie to me. There we go. For those who haven't seen the second season, I haven't seen the first yet. That's okay. I highly recommend it. No pressure, obviously. I know not everyone has Netflix, but it's so good. It's so good. The animation is incredible. And I know some people might be like, oh, I've never played League of Legends. Am I going to be able to enjoy the show? Yes, you can. I have never played League of Legends. I literally don't know anything about it. And Arcane is still so good. Right here, my favorite character was Silco and Victor. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing the type. Silco is a very interesting character, and so is Victor. Jinx is my favorite so far. I love how chaotic she is. Very chaotic. Chaotic is a perfect word for it. I have only watched the first episode of season 2, but Mel and Caitlin are my favorites. I have seen season 1 too. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was clear. For a hot second, I was like, wait, You jumped into season 2, but then I was like, no, they must have seen season 1. That's so funny. Yes, we stan Caitlyn and Mel. Well, Caitlyn's not my favorite, but I can appreciate the like really interesting character arc that she has in the show. Mel is like, love Mel. She's amazing. Yes. Okay. Shall I make a poll? Wait, no, let me pull some photos for those of you who are not familiar with Jinx and Vi, and then that way the poll can be fair. Okay. Yeah, this side is like Halloween-y stuff from last stream, but I don't mind having the spread be Echo. Love Echo. Echo is one of my faves too. Love, love, love Echo. So cool. Kate XML for life. Oh. I didn't know about that ship. That's interesting. Okay. Let me think. What kind of vibe am I in the mood for? Also, should I do... I wonder if I should do warm-up sketches before we jump into this. It's okay. I'm like, I want to use... trying to decide like what kind of vibe I want to go for with these. Go big or go home. It's so true. Oh my god, random, but your nails look lovely. Thank you. They're press-on nails. Sadly, 3 of them fell off a couple of days, or in the past couple of days, and I haven't gotten the chance to take the rest of them off. These 2 I managed to save. This one I lost completely. I don't know where it is, so kind of a bummer because then I can't really reuse them. I have reused these a couple of times already, so I don't feel super bad about it, but okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna... Actually, I think I'll just make the poll for those of you who are familiar with Arcane, because I think it'll take too long for me to decide on the photos. Who should we draw first? Jinx. Vi. Finally caught one of these. Yay! My wife was big on press-on nails for seasonal looks, but she also works at a school. That's fair. I think press-on nails is a great alternative for people who, yeah, I think seasonal is a good way to put it, or just like super temporary, because you don't have to commit to wearing them for super long if you don't want to. Also, let me adjust the brightness here. I'm realizing it's a little dark. It's pretty gloomy outside today. I made it. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think Jinx is winning the poll so far. For those of you who are not familiar with Arcane, just to give you a picture, Jinx is a blue-haired character with really long braids, and then Vi is wait, did I say Jinx was pink? Jinx is a blue-haired character. Sorry. Jinx is a blue-haired character with long, long braids, and Vi is a pink-haired character with like a really short haircut. Bienvenido. Welcome, Shojin. I love your stylized portraits, especially the My Hero Academia and JJK ones. Thank you so much. They're so fun to work on. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun with like how colorful those were. Okay, looks like Jinx is winning, so let me find a reference photo that I want to use for her. As someone who hasn't watched the show, there's a lot of Jinx fan art I saw, but I don't think I ever saw the pink-haired arcane character. Yeah, Jinx is definitely a favorite, for sure. I do believe I'm in the same boat in terms of, like, before I had ever watched Arcane, I was familiar with Jinx because I'd seen so much, so many cosplays of her. I'd seen so many people cosplaying this character. It does look like she is the winner, so let me pull up an option here for a photo. Okay. I have a Megumi JJK anime figure along with some characters from Demon Slayer. I can't find the Rengoku one, unfortunately. Aww, we love Rengoku. Okay. Jinx it is. And I think what I'm gonna do is... For Jinx, I'm gonna do like a full body, and then with Vi, we'll do like a portrait maybe, just to mix it up for interest's sake, for the composition of the sketchbook page. I might have to go shortly, need to study electrical engineering, and I procrastinated all the way until a few hours before the test. Oh my gosh, good luck! I don't blame you. When I was in school, I was definitely guilty of leaving things to the last minute. I mean, I say that about school, but let's be real, I'm still like that. I just thankfully don't have to take tests anymore, but I definitely am guilty of leaving things to the last minute, so I totally understand. I saw your story with your friend opening the blind box. Oh my gosh, so funny, right? I'm so happy I got that on camera. So for those of you who haven't seen it, it was my friend's birthday, and I had bought her a Jujutsu Kaisen blind box, so it was like a little figurine, and the character inside is random, and so she was like, I really, really want Gojo, I do not want Panda, and then she opened it, and of course she got Panda. I felt so bad, but it was so funny. Okay, I admit I am recovering from a cold, or I'm like kind of still dealing with a bit of a cold, so I apologize if I end up having to like step away a lot to like blow my nose or cough or something. So yeah, my nose is like really stuffy, so I will be right back. I'm just gonna blow my nose. The immediate devastation and fall to the table took me out. I know, right? Oh gosh. Yeah. The reaction was so good. And then she had received a few other blind boxes from other friends, and a similar situation kept happening where she would be like, I really want this character, and then would and then would proceed to get the character or design that she didn't want. It was birthday luck was not on her side, sadly. But that is the gamble you take with blind boxes, is that it's truly random and you might end up with the design or character you didn't want. Wii music time, Wii music intermission over, yes. I really enjoy having just like Wii music, lo-fi music in the background, because I find songs with lyrics during live streams for me can be a little bit distracting. So I'm actually using, for the reference of this, I'm actually using a photo of a cosplayer as Jinx. When the stream is done, I'll leave a link. Undertale and Deltarune music be hitting different nowadays. I'm not familiar with those. They're video games, right? I like to say that video games is my nerdy blind spot. Wow, I'm so proud that I actually did the proportion of this correctly. A lot of times I end up having the character like run off the page or something, like I didn't give myself the right amount of space. I'm with you, girl. I wish I was into video games. It seems so fun. I was particularly jealous of everyone playing Animal Crossing during the pandemic, because it just looked so cute and fun. But I recognize that video games is a big time sink hobby-wise, and I feel like I already spend a lot of time with other things. Still trying to learn anatomy practice. It's hard. It is. I get people asking about you know, learning how to, they're like asking for advice on figure drawing and anatomy, and I'm like, I don't think I'm the right person to ask, because I still find it a struggle. In my opinion, I recommend learning from animators, because those are people who spend a lot of time practicing and learning anatomy. It's so rare for me to draw a character with a visible belly button. I was like, oh yeah, gotta draw that. Hi, Laura. I'm more into their character design. That's fair. I like having them for when I travel. I barely touch my Switch until I'm on a plane or a train. Oh, that's a good point. Helps pass the time. Oh wait. I'm using a reference from a cosplayer, but I want to draw Arcane's version of Jinx. Okay, yes. The cosplayer is doing the Jinx from Arcane, character design-wise. Because there's a few different versions of her outfit. You know what I found out recently from my friend, and I'm really sad about it? Apparently, these Prismacolor Cold Erase pencils that I literally use for all of my sketching for the past, like, however many years, they got discontinued, and I'm concerned. Because she bought, like, this humongous bundle of them, and I'm like, dang, I need to do that. But I don't know how long that they've been publicly announced as discontinued, so I'm like, oh no, I need to go hunt them down and see if there's any left. I'm very sad about that because yeah, they're the only thing that I use to sketch with, particularly this color as well. I don't know why they got discontinued. Why, Prismacolor? Why? If anyone happens to have any alternatives, let me know. Because I do not like sketching with graphite. No, I know. I love sketching with those. Right? I'm concerned, guys. I am concerned. Hello, your live is a godsend because I have nothing to watch. Aw, yay, I'm glad. I use Pilot Color Eno. The Cool Erase were never sold in my country, so I've always had the Color Eno LEDs. Oh, okay, but that's for a mechanical pencil, right? I'm not like the biggest fan of mechanical pencils, but maybe I haven't given them a proper shot because I have, I guess I mostly have only experience with... Wait, you know what? Maybe I have those. I might have those, actually. I was given to... They were given to me by a follower, actually. Let me go double check. Is it this? Maybe. Hold on. These were given to me by a follower years ago. Oh, this is Uni. Japanese brand. Unicolor. But yeah, I think they gave these to me because they knew I liked sketching with the Cool Erase pencil. And I did test them out, but okay, let's try and sketch with it now and see how I feel about it. I love my Cool Erase, but I also use Pilot's colored mechanical pencil leads and found them similar enough to use them too. I do have to say there's something about regular pencils that's so satisfying. I rarely use mechanical pencils because they either snap or never pop out, so I'm screwed. I'm like, screw it, be gone. Yeah, I find it's too delicate, I think. I think I have like a bit of a heavy hand. But let's try. Trying to understand some of her character design here. Yeah, it's kind of scratchy feeling. I don't like it. I bought up all the pink ones when they discontinued and now I'm running out and I don't want to have to be the guy, have to buy a 24 pack just to use 2 or 3 of them. Exactly. I don't like the other colors that much. Like I only want red, like carmine specifically. I've tried other colors and like it just wasn't my jam. And yeah, I don't want to have to buy the set. Why did they do that? I would like happily buy a 24 pack of just one color. Like would be perfectly fine to do that. Dang it, Prismacolor. Maybe I should write them an email. Maybe we should all collectively write them an email. Hello everyone, hello. I see your Vi icon. Yay, I'm going to catch 10 minutes of your live while I do washing up. Looking forward to catching up with the rest later. Yay, thank you, thank you. I too have mechanical pencils, mostly the ones in the kawaii stationery theme though. Oh yeah, those are really fun. I respect that. I own different sizes of mechanical pencils. My smallest is 0.3, my largest is 2.8. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if maybe... I wonder if I would like a different thickness of lead more. But... And like softness as well. Like... That probably is a factor. Oh, having a cold sucks, guys. I'm like, my nose is all stuffy, my throat is sore. So annoying. So I apologize if I don't have the same energy level as I normally do. For me, I like the orange and green ones. It's giving pumpkin. That's fun. I don't think I've actually ever tried the orange or green ones. I have the red, I have both reds. I have the like purpley one and have a blue one. I just find I like this color the most, and I find that the lead is the right softness, I guess. Let me zoom us in for the face. They still sell Carmine individually at Blick if that's accessible to you. Ah, dang it. Blick is, we don't have Blick in Canada. But I appreciate you letting me know. For anyone who's in the chat and uses these pencils and you have access to Blick, go get them. Get them while you can. Yes, my little girl Vi come to life, and I love your sketch of Jinx. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna hopefully draw Vi next. I have 5 or 6 different colors. It's fun to switch between them for different page of a sketch. Yes, I do like having options with colors. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta step away to blow my nose again. The struggle. Okay, I have a cough drop in my mouth as well to hopefully soothe my throat, but I apologize if you can like kind of hear it or if I'm talking funny. I love your channel so much, been watching for years, and you inspired me to start my own art business like 4 years ago. Your Zodiac series live streams are so calming to watch when I'm working on my projects. Madeline, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I am so proud of you for starting your own art business. That's incredible. Thanks so much for sharing. I'm so glad. Standard pencil mechanical size is 0.7, and the hardest is around an HB for common pencils. Of course, they can come in different sizes and how hard or soft the lead is too. Yes, I think the one that was gifted to me is a 0.5, so a little bit thinner. I do remember when I worked at an art supply store seeing that they came in different softnesses, but that's usually, I feel like it's usually reserved for graphite as opposed to color in terms of having variety of hardness and softness. Oh, I just got here and I was wondering who you're drawing, but the crisscross on the shirt gave it away. Yes, very iconic character design for sure. So sorry you're not feeling well. Thanks, Renee. I'm so mad because I feel like I've gotten sick so often this year, And initially it was like I was getting sick every single time I came back from like some kind of trip, which kind of makes sense. And so I got sick immediately coming back from Korea, which was in October. And now I'm sick again, except I didn't even go on a trip. But it is winter, or like we're transitioning into winter, so it's gotten really cold lately here in Toronto. So that's probably what happened, but it's just, you know, being sick is never fun. And it's like, you know, derailing my productivity, but I have the Faber-Castell ones, and I don't find I get much color out of them when sketching. I find I get better lines with a mechanical, whether I have a lighter hand. Also struggling with a cold, yuck. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm sure there's alternatives out there that I can look into, but we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna hunt around for more Prismacolor and hope I can find some stock. Maybe I can email them. Maybe I can be like, hey, please send me just the Carmine, like a huge box of the Carmine, and I'll make a YouTube video about it or something. I don't know. I'm desperate, guys. I'm getting desperate. POV, you applied at an art store but get rejected even after putting on the resume as an artist, so you know a lot of art supplies and they hired the non-artist. That is really frustrating. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is a very, very poor decision on their part because it is essential for an art supply employee to know about art supplies. And I would know because I also used to work at an art supply store. And people will have like really specific questions about the mediums that they're using or, interested in purchasing. And someone who's not an artist is gonna have a really hard time answering those questions. I love drawing with you in the live. It's like a draw with me. Yay! That's exactly what I hope to strive for. You could become like the girl with the yellow crayons. I'm not familiar with this person. It sounds fascinating. Did she like request for 1,000,000 yellow crayons? I once went to an art supply store and asked one employee where do they keep the watercolor inks. They took me to the watercolor paints area and the watercolor inks was in the ink area. Yeah. It's crucial. It's crucial to know what you're talking about. Okay. So trying to decide how I want to approach her hair here. I'm not even sure how I feel about the bangs being like swoopy like that. I might make them not like that. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like, do I want it to look like there's like wind, or do I want it just to be static? I'm trying to decide. now you gave me an idea of testing a bunch of red pencils on a YouTube video. Yeah, why not, right? I feel like people really enjoy those kinds of videos because, you know, the average person doesn't have a huge abundance of art supplies necessarily. So it's a really great way for them to evaluate which ones they want to get. Okay, I think I might like that better. Although, I think I might be making her bang too long, actually. Maybe that's what's throwing it off. What shows have you been watching lately? I just finished watching Arcane, hence why we're drawing Arcane fan art right now. And I bawled my eyes out in that last episode. Oh my god. Like, because I had, you know, heard a lot of discourse about people saying that, they were like, oh my god, the new season, like, wrecked me, blah, blah, like. And I was, you know, watching it, anticipating the emotional beats, and I was like, oh yeah, like, there's like some really like emotional parts, but nothing was like really getting at me just quite in a devastating way until that final episode. Ugly cried. Also, I just realized I missed your other question, Laura, of are you excited for Twice next comeback? And I heard that they're collabing with Megan Thee Stallion, and I think that's amazing because I just think Megan is so fun. So yes, I am looking forward to that. I've been seeing on TT that a certain brand of crayons been getting popular, and I was like, are they good for like oil pastels kind of stuff, as they are super soft crayons and water soluble. I love seeing people work with mediums like that, like pastels and water soluble crayons and stuff, because it's like usually very loose and expressive. That's just kind of the vibe that lends itself to that type of medium. But it's kind of the opposite of the type of work that I make. I cry for episode 7 of Arcane. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that episode. It's true. I do feel you on that. That was a really, really cool episode. I liked that a lot. Would it be funny if for this hand, should I make her holding up the middle finger? Would that'd be kind of funny, right? Would I get demonetized for that? I don't know. Well, unfortunately, I finished the row I was crocheting and I have to go. Thank you for the company. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming. It was literally like blam, like that one Miley Cyrus song. I came in like a wrecking ball. That's a good way to describe it. same. Meg might bring Mina's alter ego. Yes. Oh my gosh. Exactly. I think that's the part of it, right? Like the part of the excitement of this kind of collab is the new sides to Twice that we'll see, because Meg is obviously got a very strong brand. Okay, you know what? Maybe we won't do a middle finger just to be safe. We'll do like a fist. I finally learned how to sketch with markers. It's fun. Oh, that is fun. I don't think I'm bold enough to sketch with markers just yet. Now I'm trying to figure out her accessory here. I guess it must be, so there's a belt going this way, but then there's like a flap. It's kind of confusing. I may find another photo. Of her character design. Trying to understand what is going on. I feel like sketching with markers would help with line confidence. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I definitely don't have that. I have gotten better when I sketch with pens, like ballpoint pens, because there's you can't erase with those. But the thing about, there's still like more wiggle room with pens though, or at least ballpoint pens, because you can kind of, when you use less pressure, you can get pretty like really fine lines with them. So it still allows me to be a little bit more selective of, or no, more sketchy, I guess. But yeah, I definitely agree. Drawing with markers would be even more decisive, or you'd have to be. Could definitely make for a good exercise. I have a super random question for you guys. I was thinking about it this morning when I was making breakfast. Do you guys eat the ends of a sliced loaf of bread? Like the sides that, like the edges where it's like one side is just like fully crust? Or do you just like skip it and throw it out? Because I kind of go both ways. Sometimes I eat it and sometimes I don't. I guess sometimes it kind of depends on the loaf. If I have to. Not my favorite. I leave it in hopes someone else eats it. Yes, they're great toast with peanut butter. Ooh, yeah. I feed those bits to the ducks in my neighborhood. Aww. Oh yeah, that's a good point though. I feel like repurposing them, like I feel like that would make for good like croutons or something, right? I use those bits when I make cookies and share them with my family. That way they last longer. Mm-hmm. Gosh, finally catch up one of your streams and it has to be 1 a.m. in Vietnam. Oh no! Anyway, just want to pass by and say hello before I go to sleep. Hi, thanks for coming, dropping by, I should say. Sorry it's so late for you. We're like literally opposites. Like for me right now, it's 2 p.m. like in the afternoon. But hopefully you'll be able to watch the stream afterwards. When you're in normal daytime hours. Oh my gosh, the bane of my existence, drawing braids. Ends of bread. It depends on how thick it is when I decide if I eat them or not. We call that the butt of the bread in my family. No one really eats it but my dad. The butt. That's so cute. I love that. That's really funny. Okay, yeah. It sounds like a lot of us have a pretty similar consensus about it, though. It's like definitely not the ideal part of the bread that we want to be eating, but it's sort of like if we have to or whatever. Oh, she's got these gold bits throughout the hair too, eh? Okay. Maybe I'll place one here. Or no, maybe here. If you want to know what I'm drawing, it's a chibi me with a Nintendo Switch with a kind of glitch effect with it. Love how I draw myself so cutely in a cartoonish art style. That's so fun! Sometimes I look at the ends and think, yeah, I would eat them if I was living in an apocalypse. Well, I did eat an end today, or the butt of the bread today, because you know, in this economy, food is so expensive in Toronto or in Canada. So I was like, you know what? I'll eat it. I'll do it. But just again, I think it does depend on how I'm feeling that day. Hey Tina, I can't stay long. Just wanted to pop in and say hi on a road trip. Love the sketch. Oh my god. Hi, Alston. What's your destination, if you don't mind sharing? Road trip sounds so fun. I'm currently watching Mayu from Vocaloid. I've been in the mood of drawing a lot of the older Vocaloid from my middle school days, which is back in 2013. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. I am all here for nostalgia. Oh my god. I completely forgot to mention this. I started, okay, so I know that we had been talking about me starting a Discord channel. And I put it off because starting a Discord channel just seemed so daunting. But Patreon recently included or added a feature called, what is it called? Like chats or something? And so you can now I just opened one up recently for everyone. You don't have to be a paid patron. You just have to be, oh my god, people are on it now. Yes, okay, excellent. I'm just opening it right now. So you just have to join Patreon. Like there's a feature where you can be free, like a free member on Patreon. And I now have a group chat on there where we can all share photos, and you guys can be able to like continue the chat after the live stream's over, and you can show like what you're working on. Yeah, it's basically, it functions similar to a Discord channel, but it's just on Patreon instead. So no pressure, but if you want to join my Patreon page, even for free, which is totally fair, you can join this this live stream gang community chat room that I have. And I'm looking at it now, and there's some people who already commented. And Alston, this fan art is so sick. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if anything, pop in there and look at Alston's amazing fan art of my knight character. So cool. The shading on the armor looks great. I love the blue. The makeup is so good. The freckles, the details, so good. So yeah, if you want to share the artwork that you're working on, or the any other craft that you're working on, feel free. And I'm pretty sure it should work for mobile and for desktop. I usually look at it on desktop, but yeah, so glad to see people had commented on it, and now I know that it actually works. I'm like, I have been thinking about if I want to do other threads on there, like other group chats of other topics, but I haven't decided on what that would be yet necessarily, but maybe I can take suggestions. Like, I'll probably do like a paid Patreon one only, as well, for maybe announcements of certain things or whatever. But I also think it'd be cool if we could do like a K-pop corner and like an anime corner or something, where we could like, you know, discuss or like in chat about certain things. Hello from AZ, just came back from church, praise the Lord. Hello, welcome. Haha, I hate road trips, lol. I'm trapped in a box. We took my god sister back to college. Oh, okay, that's fair. Not necessarily a fun road trip, but that's nice of you guys to help her out. How long do I want to make Jinx's hair? Oh yeah, also this is my, I don't know if you guys saw, this is my like shortcut for drawing braids, is I draw a zigzag and then draw like brackets around them, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I just make lumpy looking hearts with a line in it. Oh, that's a good method as well, actually. By the way, Tina, I loved your screen cap study of The Night Before Christmas. What's the next one gonna be? Thank you so much. I love that movie. And I love doing screen cap redraws. What is the next one going to be? That is a good question. I actually was thinking about some of the methods that I could use for the element of having photo sharing on my Patreon community chat here. And I think I might do one for paid patrons, and they can submit screen caps maybe. And I think that could be a fun feature for people, because previously I would do like votes, but I really like that we can share images. So, oh my god, Renee, this balloon character is so cute. I love the colors. Just wanted to say that as a German, not eating every single piece of slice of bread is blasphemous, and y'all belong straightly in jail. Oh my god. See, I think it's just like such an interesting topic. Like, I was just thinking about it when I was making breakfast today. I was like, I feel like this is a hot take for some people, whether or not you eat the butt of the bread. I don't know if people can eat the end. I can't. It's definitely not my favorite part, for sure. Like, I was eating that piece of bread today, and I was like, this is not my favorite. But, you know, sometimes when you have a certain upbringing, or when you look at the prices of groceries, you're like, I guess I'll just eat this slice of bread that I don't love. I'm on a 7-hour drive from my college. Oh wow, that is a long drive. Okay, sorry, we're getting derailed. Now I'm like juggling 2 chat rooms. So fun though. I love this feature for you guys to be able to share your photos. Brother, ew, what? See? Very divisive, very divisive. I love drawing little wispy bits coming out of the braids. It feels like there's a lot more movement. Oh, yeah, totally. That's like when I do my own braid, I like to like kind of pull some strands out a little bit to give it more volume. But okay, let's get back to drawing here. Let's do the details on her boots. I think I'll keep it, honestly, like, I'm not gonna fuss too much, I think, about the boots. Just kind of get the general shape of them. This Jinx, so cute. Thank you. You should focus on the new movies. I recently did a screencast study of Lion King. Mariana, I'm sorry to say, I am not a big fan of the live action remakes, if that's what you're referencing to. That's just not my thing personally. But I'm very happy to hear that you saw Wicked and Moana 2. That's very exciting. I am a big Wicked fan, like of the stage Broadway show. I have not seen the movie yet, but I am going to be seeing it with some friends. We're just waiting for the hype to die down just a little bit, because the movie theater, we don't want to go to a movie theater that's like super packed, but I will be seeing it for sure. I've heard good things, and yeah, I am looking forward to watching it. Hi, welcome. The Mufasa movie is an adaptation of the background Lion King lore. Oh, okay, okay. That's interesting. Okay, okay, fair. I didn't know they made that. Movie theater etiquette has gone down the drain. Yes, unfortunately, I have heard about that as well, which is unfortunate. And I do agree. I have had experiences multiple times going to the movie theater with people leaning back in their chair too far, and then it like hits my knees, and I have to like remind them like multiple times, being like, hey, your chair is hitting my knees, and that drives me insane. I mostly focus on the animated movie of The Lion King. Oh, yes. Okay. Fair, 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 fair. That could be an interesting challenge for me because I don't draw animals very often. And all the screen cap redraws that I've done are of people or landscapes. So that's true. And I absolutely love The Lion King. Like the 1991 version. I think it was 91. I went to a screening for Gladiator 2 and the guy took off his shoes and socks and his bear grippers were hovering near my leg. No. No, 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 no. That's horrible. That is horrible. Oh my god. Ew. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that. That's awful. That's horrible. Oh my god. Like, at that point, don't come to the movie theater. Like, that's behavior you leave purely for at home. That is insane. Like, you're out in public. That is crazy. Okay, I have to step away and blow my nose again. I'm so sorry, guys. You should have told him to put those grippers away. I went with my family to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and everyone in the theater wore red except one guy who wore yellow. It was a fun time. I do love that. That is something that I do enjoy about the movie theater experience, or really like anything of the sort where people are dressing up on theme and stuff. Like, I'm for sure gonna be dressing up in some kind of green for the Wicked movie. I dressed up when I went to see it on stage as well, like the musical. I love that. But not bad behavior. That's checking in on the channel on Patreon, or the group chat on Patreon. Moe is my nickname. Your drawing is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. I love the little bunny plush that she's carrying and the like kind of like Lolita vibes. Very, very cute. The last time I went to the movies, I watched Black Widow, and it was with my friend, and that was 2 years ago. Oh wow, long time ago. I'm dressing up in full pink for it. Yes, I love it. I know, I love it. It's like, you get to pick, you know, it's like, are you more an Elphaba? Are you more of a Glinda? Hi Tina, how are you today? Emotionally and mentally, I'm doing well. Unfortunately, physically, I'm suffering from a cold. So, I'm happy to be here, but I'm struggling. But how are you? How are you doing? Okay, we're almost done with the sketching. I know it's been taking a long time. It's been like an hour already, but we're gonna color soon, I promise. I just want to kind of like make sure I get all the details first, but you know, with arcane character designs, there's a lot of details. Oh, you should see my Sleeping Beauty gouache painting. I think you would love that the most because you're an old fan like me. Oh my god, post it, post it. Did you like the Stray Kids song for Arcane, and did you get close seats for the stop in Toronto? Wait, oh my gosh, I don't think I've checked out the Stray Kids song for Arcane yet, which is insane because I knew that that was happening and I was excited about it, but I don't think I've actually... It's not Giant, is it? No. Giant was their Japanese comeback, right? Am I... Okay, but yes, I got seats for the Stray Kids Toronto show. I'm so excited. But y'all, like, the ticketing, I was so stressed. It was quite the Hunger Games experience, as it always is, ticketing for K-pop tickets. But the thing about my friends and I is we are too old to be doing floor seats or like, you know, like right up against the stage. So I'm really happy with the section that we picked. So we're like in the seated areas, like on the edges, but like in the, I think row 6 or row 8 or something, in like 121 or 122 or something like that. So I'm really happy with our seats. So technically they're not close, but I think our view will be good, and we won't be in general admission and fighting for our lives on the floor. Because one, I'm short, and two, I just don't have the stamina for that. Okay, you know what? We're almost there. Can we see the drawing on the other page? Yes, absolutely. I worked on this sketchbook page on the last live stream, actually, and yeah, it was super fun. As you can see, it was very Halloween vibes. Very fun. Or wait, I think I worked on this and I worked on this on the live stream, and then I did this girl on my Patreon exclusive video for that month. It played in the show. Come Play is the name. Oh my god, I didn't like pick it up. Okay, I'm a fake fan, clearly. I'll have to check it out like properly. I'll feel better soon. I'm good. Also, what are you drawing? I am drawing Jinx from Arcane / League of Legends. It's an animated Netflix show that I absolutely loved. Super cool. And we're almost done the sketch, I think. Here's a Sleeping Beauty painting I did earlier this month, so it's not recent. Oh my god, Moe, it looks beautiful. That like iridescent paint you used on the fabric is so good. And Creative Phenomenon Art, my computer is still loading your share, so I'll give it a second, but I look forward to seeing it. Are you gonna do that Jinx in markers? I am. Bestie, I did ticketing and everything, and I didn't realize it was Rogers Stadium, not Rogers Center. I didn't know about this new venue. Oh my god, I know, dude. Like, we also made that mistake prior to ticketing. We were like, oh, it's at Rogers Center, like, cool. And then when I looked at it again, I was like, wait, stadium. And then, yeah, thankfully we realized before we ticketed, because we were able to like look at the floor plan and like assess the situation. But yeah, I'm very concerned about that because the venue doesn't even exist yet. So if there's like technical issues or something, I'm gonna be so mad. But trying to manifest that everything will work out. But what matters is I have our tickets, so. What is happening? I'm trying to figure out what is going on with this hand. Let me just erase it and try again. Okay. Actually, does it look too short? Hold on. Okay, I think that's, maybe that's too long. I don't know. Kind of second guessing it now. Got tickets for their concert in Brazil. It was a ticket war for sure. Yay, I'm happy for you though. Any plans for the holidays? You know what? I don't typically do anything particularly exciting for the holidays. Usually I'll just go back to my hometown to stay with my mom and see family for a few days. That's kind of the extent of it, to be honest. So that's probably what I'll end up doing again this year. Does anyone have like particularly fun holiday plans? I know some people like to travel, which is nice. There are some other artists on the track too, so it's easy to miss. And you know what? There's probably so much going on in the show, animation-wise and story-wise, that I'm just like locked in. Oh my god, I love that we can share our art on Patreon. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, for some reason, yours isn't showing up for... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, so fun. Oh my god, I love the little panda backpack. That is so cute. Aw, I love it. Dada Dada shared their animal drawing on the Patreon channel. What do I call it? The Patreon group chat? Maybe is that the better term for it? The live stream gang chat room. Oh my god, I love that we have this. Now I understand why people were like asking me to do a Discord channel, but this is a perfect happy medium for me, because now I don't have to start a Discord channel. Which, by the way, if you are coming in just now, I now have a group chat on my Patreon page where you can share your photos, and it's open to free members. So you technically have to join Patreon and like join my channel, but you don't have to pay to join this group chat if you want to, you know, see the work that people are sharing, and if you want to share something that you're working on as well. I'm just hoping the venue will be finished in time at that point. LOL, construction in Toronto is a sham. I know, exactly. That's exactly all of our concern. We're like, Toronto construction is questionable, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. My hope is like, apparently Oasis and Coldplay are also playing that venue, so I'm like, they can't disrespect all of these artists, right? Okay, we're finally coloring, guys. Hooray! Okay, so Jinx is quite fair, so let's start there. I was drawing with my rings on. I had to take them off because they became very uncomfortable. Yeah, I can imagine. I love wearing rings, but I think, yeah, drawing with them would be kind of a hassle. Maybe hang out on my aunt's again and hang with my cousins. I don't know. Oh, that sounds nice though. I might have to do this on my Patreon. It's great. Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really fun. Okay, this might be too pink, but let's see. So that's an option. And let's see. That might be more what we want, I think. But let's see. Yay, glad I can make it right now. I'm watercoloring along long-haired Rei Ayanami and long-haired Raven Teen Titans with the white outfit, but they're wearing each other's outfit. Oh my god, love it. Yeah, people don't draw Raven with that white outfit very often, so that's fun. Are you gonna make freebies like you did for ATs? I'm hoping so, yes. It's like the perfect excuse or like deadline for me to finally get started on working on some Stray Kids fan art, because I have been talking about it for years, like literally years, about doing Stray Kids fan art. So the prospect of making freebies for the concert is the exact motivation I needed, I think. And also they will be able to function as new merch for like upcoming Comic-Cons and stuff, and of course I will list them in my shop as well. Also, this marker is dying. I will try my best to use what's left of it here. Oh my gosh. I knew that one of my light skin tone markers was dying, but now I know which one it is. Let's see if the other side is better. Nope, definitely worse. This marker is officially dead. So I'm gonna not put it back in my set so that I know, because I can't use it like this. I know Ohuhu makes refills now. Yes. Unfortunately, last I heard they didn't have them available for Canada, but it's been a while since I've checked. Because it's funny, they actually had like asked me, they were like, hey, like, did you want to work with us on another video? We have refills. And I was like, oh my god, yes, absolutely. And then they were like, oh no. We can't send them to you because you're in Canada. I was like, oh shit. So yeah. Oh my god. Come on! I believe. Wow. Really wearing this out. Okay, it's dead. She dead. Alright. I've been wanting to do arcane art. I've just been a bit intimidated, to be honest. I totally feel you on that. The art style is so cool. And there's a lot of details in the character designs, but I believe in you. It's really fun. I'm having fun with it anyway. Not that marker, but... Okay, next is... So glad you are alive, watching while putting up Christmas lights. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Love that. Oh my gosh, yay! I'm so glad to see people joining the live stream Patreon group chat. So fun. I might have to send you a care package. It's been a while. Aw, that's so sweet of you. You don't have to. You definitely don't have to. I appreciate the sentiment. That is so sweet of you. I don't remember, is my P.O. box in my, I don't know if I have my P.O. box listed in the live stream description, but I do believe my P.O. box is listed on the front page of my YouTube channel description. If anyone wants to send me like a letter, again, like absolutely no pressure to send me anything. But yeah, I've received like just people sometimes will like write me a letter, and it's very, very, very sweet. Okay, next, let's do her hair. I feel like the blue hair is very distinctive for Jinx. Kind of like a true blue. I have to go grab my other sketchbook that has my swatches in it. This one. So I feel like this is maybe, but I do like going a shade lighter than what I need and then darkening it with layers, whereas I feel like that might be too, maybe I'll go with this one. Because it's nice to have options for dimension. But as always, we'll do a little swatchy swatch. Very bright, but I think we'll be able to use other colors to kind of darken it, which I think will be... Is it too teal, actually? Kind of depends on the lighting, eh? Yeah, let's go with it. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why they couldn't send that to Canada. Is there a law about certain supplies not being sent? Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with Ohuhu not being able to send them to Canada. Because they're able to send other items to Canada, so yeah, I'm not really sure what was going on with that. Unfortunately, though, I will say Canada Post is on strike right now, which has been not fun as a small business owner. Does anyone hate kids who run around the movie theater and don't shut their mouths and let you enjoy the movie? Not just kids, but also teenagers. Oh my gosh. I am very frustrated with, movie theater etiquette in general. It's very unfortunate because I enjoy going to the movie theater, but people don't know how to behave in public and they ruin it for us. Not the kids, it's the parents. Can't stand parents who don't parent. That is a very good point, for sure. I know in my state in the US, they banned the use of cadmium, so a lot of colors I can't use due to that, and also turpentine is banned in my state too. Right. I'm gonna quickly go fill up my glass of water here, so I'll be right back. This is a good opportunity for you guys if you need to go step away to grab anything or get a snack, stretch a little. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. The strike sucks. I can't order from small shops during their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. Oh. Yeah, that is really frustrating. I know, for me personally, I don't use Canada Post for all of my shipments. I mainly use Canada Post for just letter mail, so primarily my my Patreon stuff, or anything that's like any orders that are just sticker sheets or something, like super small. But yeah, definitely feel for people who rely on Canada Post for all of their shipments. I remember I went to watch the Miles Morales Spider-Man movie. This kid almost got his parents kicked out because he was so loud. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, I would be so mad. That movie is so good, and if someone was ruining my experience of that movie, I would be very annoyed. The Into the Spider-Verse movies are amazing. Jinx, it is! Yay, we love Jinx. The bleed proof sketchbook I recommend trying is a watercolor sketchbook and then buying a set of water-based markers, which Ohu owns, that lays like normal markers and it's watercolor ink. Definitely takes some getting used to because of the type of paper. But as a heads up, I recommend using cold pressed watercolor paper as it's not as textured versus hard pressed, so keep that in mind when you do buy one. Yay, I love when you guys are able to share tips with each other. It makes it feel like such a nice little community with all of us together. I'm just checking the Patreon group chat here. Jiminy BTS, I love your username, and two, this Vi in a Viking AU is so fun. I love that she is so ripped, as she should be. And I'm peeping the Tomioka and Aki on the other side of your sketchbook page there. Love. Anyone who's joining the Patreon just now, or not joining the Patreon, joining the live stream right now, I have a group chat going on Patreon that is available for everybody to join in on. You just have to join my Patreon either for free. You can just be a free Patreon member or a paid tier, and you can join the little chat, and people are sharing photos of what they're working on. When I hear Jinx, my brain just thinks about Jinx from Teen Titans. Oh yeah, totally forgot about her. What sketchbook are you using? I am using the Crescent Render Marker Sketchbook. I should have it linked in the description. Okay, so let's do her pants. I love her pants. They're so fun. So they're kind of like two shades of purple, essentially. I think actually this color will be really good for the lighter one, the lighter shot, the lighter shade. It's like not quite purple, it leans a little bit magenta, but that's okay. RV 180. And then we want like a darker, kind of burgundy looking, burgundy purpley color. Maybe P2 or P4, I think. We'll swatch them and see. I love Teen Titans, like the original Teen Titans animated show, not Teen Titans Go, the one from like the early 2000s or whenever it came out. I loved that show. Love, love, love. I will never forgive them for canceling it, and at such a cliffhanger too. And I'll never forgive them for bringing it back as Teen Titans Go. So mad about that. I'm on my phone watching and switching from Patreon to YouTube. I know, me too. It's like kind of a lot to juggle, but it's pretty fun to be able to, like, you know, for you guys to be able to share photos. OGTT for life. Exactly. Exactly. The only thing good from the Teen Titans Go is the song Catching Villains, because as an adult that song is high-key fire. Okay, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. Where did my music go? There we go. I love the Teen Titans opening. Teen Titans! So fun. Do 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 do. Teen Titans. Just tuned in and all I hear was the Teen Titans singing. Perfect timing, perfect timing. It's supposed to be Beast Boy singing to Raven about him not trying to catch villains while catching feelings to Raven, and it's so good in an old school 2000s way. That's cute! I love that. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. Okay, I have a Teen Titans hot take. I used to ship Raven and Robin together, which is probably extremely blasphemous because people love Robin and Starfire together and Raven and Beast Boy together. But I don't know. I I was going against the curve. Going against the current. There we go. That's probably the more correct way to say it. It's also something my son loved watching, so nostalgia. Aw. I'd choose OG Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go any day, but I'm not gonna lie, they did have some fun episodes and a really good OST. I've actually never seen Teen Titans Go out of pettiness and spite. But I recognize that it's probably got its moments and it's probably very appealing to like a much younger audience. I'm sure there's plenty of fans of Teen Titans Go who don't even know the existence of the original or like, you know, 2000s version of it, which is a shame because it's so good. But, you know, I can respect that everything has its purpose. This is definitely feeling like too pink, but I think with either another layer of a different color or like colored pencils, it'll come together. Right now, she's like very, very pastel-y cutesy, which is so funny. Which, you know what? That could be kind of fun. A little coquette Jinx. Would that be blasphemous? Would people hate that? I'm not gonna do it, but that'd be kind of funny. I see that with the original Teen Titans. Oh, about my hot take. It's actually in canon, some stories of DC, they do get with each other though. Oh, interesting. Okay. I did too. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who saw it. I have to go rewatch and look at it from this perspective. Tina, only thing I recommend you listen to from Teen Titans Go is Catching Villains. Only that. Okay. Noted. They baited us with that brief crossover with OGTT and Teen Titans Go. I gotta go, but I might be back later on. We'll see. Bye, Tina and everyone else. It's been fun watching. Thanks for joining. I realized Jinx reminding me design-wise as a jester clown in ways, but in a good way. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think that's probably a big part of the inspo for her character design. The pant, like the striped pants, for sure is like a jester nod. And when you look at the details of her boots as well, there's actually like little kind of ornate details on the ends of the flaps, which also remind me of oftentimes with jesters, they'll have like little bells or something on the ends of their shoes. Oh, I have another hot take. Another Teen Titans hot take. I mean, maybe this is not as hot of a hot take, but I did not like Terra. Was not a fan. I got the cutest little Totoro that is crocheted and it's so cute. Oh my god, I love that. If you want, feel free to share it in the Patreon live stream group chat if you are part of it now. Oh, did you ever finish watching Demon Slayer? Oh my god. I am officially caught up now. Right? They entered the last episode, they like all jumped into the Mugen's lair or whatever, right? And now we have to wait for the movie. Is that where we're at? I'm not ready. Nobody did. Okay, nobody liked Terra. Okay. Yes, so to join the Patreon group chat, you can be a free member. For me personally, I ship both ships. That's valid. So in some stories, Robin gets with either Raven or Starfire. It depends on which DC story you're reading. So if you did ship with him with her, it's canon. Same with Starfire. Oh, I did not know that. I was only familiar with Robin and Starfire. Not only just from Teen Titans TV show, but also just like in the comics. I had seen them set up with each other. So that is very interesting. Yes, everyone's at Michael Jackson's house. I'm not ready. It's probably going to be incredible. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for movie tickets, but it's going to be crazy. What are your favorite colors? Ooh, pink. Pink, pink, pink. Particularly, I really love like a light baby pink. And I love a light blue, much like the my desk mat here. It's the reason why I chose those two colors for my custom paintbrush set, which, oh my god, by the way, some of you might know this already, but my custom paintbrushes officially sold out, which is super exciting. So thank you everyone to who purchased them. I really appreciate it. Really, really cool project to have been able to work on. Pink supremacy, absolutely. Now us making fun of Musan Jackson. Musan Jackson. I'm dead. That is so funny. I actually like Tara in some ways. That's fair. That's good. I think the sign of an interesting character for a story is when they have, you know, they're multifaceted. And so we all have kind of wavering opinions about them. I have to go buy overpriced groceries, lol. Looking forward to seeing how Jinx turns out. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks so much for joining. Enjoy grocery shopping. The end of the manga was bittersweet. Oh no! I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I won't say anything, no spoilers, but the feels are feeling. I'm not, I can't. It's so funny because my friend and I, we didn't get tickets to see the Mugen Train? Wait, what was it called again? The arc with Rengoku on the train. Mugen Train? Is that right? I don't know. So we didn't get tickets to see it in theaters, so we watched it at home when it was finally available, and I was bawling my eyes out. So I was just like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't see this in the movie theater because that would be embarrassing. So yeah, I'm like, do I want to watch the next one in theaters actually? But you know what? Seeing an animated movie, especially Demon Slayer, in the movie theater is so freaking epic. So maybe I will brave public embarrassment for it. I can't be the only one. I cry at everything in terms of like movies and TV shows and stuff. My dream is to buy an imawonder paint set with either gouache or watercolors and try to do a redraw challenge with the set. It's a good idea. Aw, that would be so cool. I do not know how I would ever go about making my own set like that, but that would be very cool. One can dream though. One can dream. Just join the Patreon group chat and send a picture of the crochet Totoro. Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh my god, I love the little green sprout. Adorable. I really loved your paintbrushes. I have even been using them with fountain pen inks and they've been great. Got a set for my sister too. Yay! Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. I'm glad. I have heard really good things about fountain pen ink, like as an art tool, or art medium, because they have such like cool, like color shifting, I guess. That's very fun. I also cry at everything, girl. It means we're empathetic. Yes, empaths. It's rough out here sometimes. I have too many brushes, at least like 80 pairs of brushes, I think. That is a lot of brushes. I cried everything too. Yay! Empath gang. Fun fact, I have bought your paintbrushes and have treated them like my precious. Aww. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You know what's really funny? I got contacted by another person that worked at Craftamo. They were like, hey Tina, love your art. Would you ever be interested in collaborating with us for custom paintbrushes? And I'm like, I already have. So I haven't sent them an email back yet, but I'm like, I'll do another one though. I'll do another set. Okay, next we want to do kind of the dark elements of her outfit, which they're kind of like a worn leather. So The question is, do I want to go gray? I think it's almost like a really, really muted brown in my opinion, but I don't really have that. So I think we'll go with gray of some sort. Maybe this one? I don't know. Gray doesn't seem right. It just feels too... Yeah, like it looks like a worn brown leather in my opinion. So maybe I use a brown and then I use a gray on top to get it to the shade that I want. So let's see, BR1, let's see. Yes, you get lots of shading effects with fountain pen inks, and their shimmer ones are beautiful. Bia Hispiska Art does amazing stuff with them, which is where I got the idea from. Oh yeah, totally. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, they make really beautiful art with it, and Sophie McPike as well. I also want to get your brush set, but realize it's sold out, which I'm super sad about. Oh no! Aw, I'm sorry to hear that you weren't able to get a set. Yeah, maybe I will email them and say that, yeah, there's some people who are still interested in it, and maybe they will be open to doing another run of them. Oh, I just realized I didn't do a swatch of this in advance, but I guess we're committed. There's a meme online I saw where someone made a Photoshop photo of Silco in a silk bonnet and a brush saying, "I styled Jinx's hair myself." Aw, cute. I've been obsessed with Ferris wheel press inks. They are so visually stunning. Oh, yeah. I actually... Oh my god. That is really wild that you mentioned that, because the one other time that I drew Jinx, or any arcane fan art, was using a Ferris wheel press ink. Let me go grab it, because that is like such a coincidence. I feel bad that they sent this. Who sent this to me? Was it Ferris Wheel Press? I don't remember. But I was sent this, and I haven't used it since. But absolutely stunning packaging. I think part of the reason why I haven't used it is because this shade is not something that I typically gravitate towards. It's like a turquoise, but it is beautiful. And it is a YouTube video that I made like a while back. This is a handmade sketchbook that I was sent to by Bitter Melon Bindery. I think that's her exact username. She's so sweet, and this sketchbook is gorgeous. And yeah, so she sent me this, and I used the Ferris wheel ink to draw Vi and Jinx like a couple of years ago when the first season came out. And yeah, you can see that like the really concentrated parts of the ink is like kind of this like reddy violet color or something. It's very, very cool. And yeah, fountain pen inks are just like super, super vibrant, like really, really punchy. And amazingly enough, did not bleed to the other side like at all. And this is like I think, a mixed media paper. It's not like super, super thick. Fabriano mixed media paper, yeah. But yes, it's this was another live stream way back. I was taking on like requests, so it's like the most random selection of things. But yeah, this was a YouTube video that I did like a few years ago. Unfortunately, I have not used the sketchbook a ton, just because I have so many sketchbooks that I'm keeping track of. But yeah, this was a YouTube video as well. These male portraits. It was literally a video about drawing masculine faces, I think, using colored pencils. But yeah, maybe I need to use this Ferris wheel press ink more often. Or you know what? Maybe I should. I mean, this is not good, but I mean, or I shouldn't be encouraging myself to buy more, but I think maybe I buy one more other color to complement this one, and then I can make another video about it, perhaps. The other thing that I want to mention is I also have not used this much, unfortunately, either, but I also bought this beautiful handmade gouache palette from Beam Paints. Oh yeah, the video was me using Canadian art supplies, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, actually, because this is Canadian. Bitter Melon is originally from Vancouver, I think, and I guess Ferris Wheel Press might be Canadian as well. Anyway, that's that. Little show and tell. I gotta go blow my nose again, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Oh, they are Canadian, the Ferris Wheel Press. Okay, amazing. I love that. I've seen in Only LA that there is a Tavern Cafe based off Arcane where they have bottles shaped like shimmer bottles that also light up you can drink out of. And I'm here like on the other side of USA and I cannot go to that cafe. That is so cool. Yeah, we have a cafe here in Toronto called Stormcrow Manor, and it's not like Arcane specific, but it's like a nerdy cafe, so they always have different kind of themes and rotating cocktails and stuff that are like fun like that, where they have like dry ice or fun kind of novelty elements to it. Like I remember getting a cocktail last summer and it was called Skin of a Killer, which is a Twilight reference, and it had like edible glitter in it. They would like drop like grenadine into it to kind of mimic blood, and it was so fun. So hopefully, I mean, maybe you can find another themed cafe near you that might not be Arcane, but you know, somewhere that does like fun cocktails, because I love going to stuff like that. Ferris Wheel Press have charger sets that you can get several colors to try out. The bottles aren't quite as aesthetic, but the inks is just as beautiful. I have a $20 coupon code I can put in my community tab if you want. Oh my god! That is perfect. Yeah, because I do think that especially as someone who's not actually going to be using it for writing, smaller quantities of it would be perfect. Yeah, here in Toronto, we have so many stationery stores that probably carry it. So maybe I'll look into that. I absolutely don't need to be buying more art supplies, but it's very tempting. And you know what? Okay, we're all enabling. I did purchase a glass pen when I was in Korea. So that might be the perfect excuse to buy another couple fountain pen inks because I know I want to make a YouTube video using the glass pen for sure. Which in hindsight, probably could have bought some Korea branded inks while I was there. The stationery store I went to was beautiful. But buying inks, I guess in hindsight, like, it would have been cool for me to do that. But there's also the risk of it leaking in my luggage, which would have been horrible. I love Beam Paints. They have awesome fountain pen kits with the Kaweco sport that travel well and are so cute. Oh, okay, wow. When I picked one up at the Toronto Pen Show, I think the metal ones felt oddly weighted for my hand. Wonder Pens in Toronto carries it, and they do samples of most of their inks. Oh, amazing. Okay. Oh, well, then now you have to. The enabling. I love it. When's the Korea video coming? It's coming this month. So this month, one video will be the Sagittarius, which will be the very last zodiac illustration. And then the second video for this month will be Korea vlog, probably part 1. I'm assuming I probably have enough footage to make a couple of videos. So my plan is to do it similarly to how I did my Japan, where I did 2 vlogs and then one art haul, or not art haul, like Korea, like, or, oh my gosh, words, a haul video of all the things that I bought. So yeah, it's coming. I know it's been like, seems like such a long time, but I wanted to, of course, prioritize the zodiac videos. But yeah, I'm excited to actually go through my Korea footage because I get to kind of relive the trip a little bit. And yeah, I'm not really sure what any of the footage looks like, to be honest, but hopefully there's something usable in there. Fountain pen ink is the one hobby that you should not get into if you don't want to buy more things. Definitely do not look into kakimori. Oh my god, you guys! This is such a slippery slope. This feels like K-pop all over again. Y'all, the absolute temptation that I've been having with buying more K-pop stuff, particularly ATEEZ. I told myself I would never buy albums because I don't listen to CDs. I know people buy it for all the other inclusions and stuff, the photo cards and all that. But yeah, I told myself, I was like, I'm not buying albums, I'm not spending money on photo cards, but they're testing me. ATEEZ released a box set that comes with this huge photo book that has flat lays of their outfits from like their stages and music videos, and I love that kind of thing. So I'm like very tempted. I'm very tempted. I'm trying so hard not to buy it. It also comes with like a book of their lore, which is also really cool. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Kakimori ink is actually waterproof, and their brass dip nib can also pick up / write with watercolor washes without clogging. Oh no, waterproof? That might get me. That might get me. Because I think that was probably an element of why I never really went down the rabbit hole, was because I assumed that most fountain pen inks were not waterproof, and in my mind I was probably thinking about how I would want it to use. I want to use it for line art with like in conjunction with watercolor, and so I was like, oh, if it's not waterproof then maybe it doesn't make sense for me. But temptation. My favorite blue ink is by a company named Noodles Ink. So good and permanent. Oh wow, so many. Aw, Mariana, the drawings are so cute. We were talking about Wicked earlier, so very topical for sure. Girl, being a K-pop stan is hard. The difficulty level is set to extreme. I know, right? It is. But a part of me is like, I'm supporting my boys. If I were to buy stuff. I did buy the plushies. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to put straps there. There's supposed to be like a flap on the boot. Oh well, too late now. Most of them are not waterproof, but I found a few. Kakimori, Lennon Tools Bar, Atmospheric Line, and Sketch Inks. It's a very slippery slope. Man, it's so hard being a lover of so many things. I have so many vices when it comes to shopping. Art supplies, K-pop, makeup, clothes. Like, it is so dangerous out here. Traveling. I love traveling. So many things. Which is probably why I'm like, do not get into video games. You don't have the funds. You don't have the funds to do that. I feel you. I got into blind boxes and I don't even go for the chaser. I love them all. Oh my god, I also like blind boxes. I recently got a Labubu and I love him so much. I ordered clothes. It's getting crazy, guys. In my slight defense, I got a Labubu, or I got Labubu clothes that will also function as clothes for my ATEEZ plushies. because they're similar sizes. So they can swap outfits. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Should I go get them? Hold on, let me go get them. Because I need to fill up my water bottle. Not my water, my water anyway. This is... Hold on. Okay, this is what I bring. This is what I bring to the function. Aren't they so cute though? So these are AT's characters, or like, yeah, AT's characters. They each have like a designated animal character. This is Sunghwa, this is Hongjun, and I love them with my whole being. And then this is my Labubu. Isn't he so cute? I put little bows on them because of course I did. And as I wait for their outfits to come in the mail. And yeah, they're little besties. So any Labubu clothes are gonna be pretty good. I mean, obviously the entities, their bodies are like a little smaller and their heads are a little bigger, but like close enough, you know? He's so freaking soft. Anyway, I'm obsessed. It's a problem. If you get it, you get it. Some people don't, and that's fine. Like some people when they're like, what is this Labubu? And then I show them, or they look it up, and they're like, he ugly. And I'm like, I understand, but he's perfect to me. No, Tina, you should not get into video games, especially Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. Definitely not Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing can get you hard. It takes so much time to do things in that game, even when you've unlocked so much. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself because, like, I was so tempted during the pandemic when everyone was playing Animal Crossing because it looked so cute. And I was, like, experiencing the FOMO. But I resisted, and I'm proud. And I also gotta say, when I was in Korea, I went to an aquarium that had an Animal Crossing crossover collab, and it was adorable. But I've still managed to resist. But never say never. I didn't used to be a K-pop fan, but here we are. Now it's like my whole identity. It's that cute ugly though. Exactly, exactly. That's why there's something so charming about it. The cute ugly. I love it. Okay, I will say about the Patreon group chat, please let's not overdo the art sharing. I'm very, very happy for us to be sharing what we're working on, but I want it to feel balanced, you know, with everybody. So thank you so much for sharing, everyone, but let's not go, let's not do too much kind of overload. And I also want to say, just to create some boundaries for myself, I think for the most part, I'll probably check out the live stream thread like during the live streams, but I'll probably leave it at that. I'm just trying to, you know, like create boundaries so I'm not taking away too much of my time from like the other responsibilities that I have to take care of to like dedicate, because you know my time is limited. So yeah, I don't want the art sharing to become like any kind of like mentorship or anything like that. I just don't have the time for it, unfortunately. But I just want it to be like light and fun and easy, just for it to be like a community thing. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I'll maybe make like a post about it in the chat. I recently got into journaling and stationery to be more organized. Now I keep seeing videos and things of what I should buy. It's really hard to resist. I'm trying to be more minimal. It is so hard to be minimal. I am such a maximalist person. I wish the Patreon chat had channels that way there can be a dedicated art channel. I can technically have multiple groups, like, or multiple group chats, I think. But yeah, it's kind of, it's very new to me, obviously. Like, this is like my first time venturing into something like this. I think that's why a lot of people like Discord, because I think it's very flexible in what you can add to it, like all the different threads and stuff. But you know, we're trying out something new. Because yeah, my main thing was oftentimes, yeah, like when I'd be doing these live streams, people would be like, oh yeah, I'm working on this. And so it's nice for people to be like, oh, like here's what I'm working on. Or, you know, sometimes you guys would be having a conversation about something and I would have to be like, oh, I need to leave for dinner. And I think this is a nice way for you guys to continue having the chat. But we don't want you to be overwhelmed. Thank you. I appreciate it. It would be a shame if Tina started playing games on stream and we were all watching and enjoying her play. That would be pretty funny. I think a lot of people would probably get a kick out of watching a first-time player go through these games. Okay, this is not quite the same, and maybe it wouldn't be nearly as engaging, but I have been toying with the idea of doing Patreon watch streams, like where we like watch a movie together. Just because I don't know, I really enjoy like Your Internet Mom Ash on YouTube, where she does like reaction videos to medias that she like, TV shows and movies that she's watching. And yeah, I don't know, I just think it's like really fun. So that's something that I've like briefly thought about, but it's so far removed from what I actually do. I'm into bullet journaling, and my advice, Linda, is to start slow and not invest in a big purchase too quickly. And speaking from experience, start from affordable options and going up from there. I recently bought 2 canvases to create a couple art pieces for an art school here in Arizona, and I have no idea what to do on them. That's so exciting though. I really hope to be able to work on canvases and wood panels more next year, because it's something that I really enjoy doing, particularly wood panels, but I just never got the chance to get around to doing that this year. So yeah, hopefully I can find time to fit those in this next year. I've got to go in like 5. Damn, adulting. Adulting. I feel you. Not fun. Growing up is a scam. A scam, I say. Oh my god, yes, I'm in. Wouldn't it be so funny though? What movie would we watch? I don't know, or maybe a TV show. We'll see. Why 1? Let's do... What was this? I think. Recently, I've been really into coloring pages. It's a nice way to relax. Oh yeah, absolutely. Coloring books, I feel like it just lets you like have the art of have art be like a therapeutic experience. So I totally get that. Man, everything always takes longer than I think it will. I don't think we're gonna have time to draw Vi today. But hopefully I can finish Jinx today, at least. Okay, next, let's do the gold pieces on her. Or actually, I'll do this little satchel thing. Probably like one of these kind of muted yellows here. Maybe both, actually, because it's got there's stripes. Y7 and Y8. We can watch early 2000s cartoons. Kim Possible, Danny Phantom, Recess, Teen Titans. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, Death Becomes Her. Oh yeah, that's so true. I still haven't seen it yet. Oh my god, I do really love the early 2000s cartoon idea for like multiple reasons. 1, nostalgia. 2, there's short episodes, so we could watch like a couple of them. It wouldn't be like a humongous commitment. I don't know, I love that. That's so fun. The only tricky thing, I guess, and that's just the case with live streams in general, is the time, because so many people have different time zones and stuff. So that's always my trouble, I guess, or my dilemma with that, picking the right time. But just an idea that I'm throwing out there. But it is nice to know that a couple of you are interested. I never had the patience for coloring pages with pencils, but now I use my Ohuhus and it's so much fun. Oh yeah, that's totally valid. Yeah, markers is definitely more payoff quicker. And then next we need to do the gold pieces. Jinx is looking good. Thank you so much. I'm like, actually, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how she's turning out so far. Wait, I'm really inspired to do some Arcane fan art now. Yeah, do it, do it, do it. Earlier, I was asking people of their favorite characters. I did actually make a vote earlier of at the start of the stream of whether or not we wanted to do Vi or Jinx first, and Jinx was the winner. But I do want to do Vi at some point on the page, and maybe Echo as well because I really like him. Those are my three favorite characters, is Jinx, Vi, and Echo. I gotta say though, after watching the full season, I'm surprised about the Victor hate. Why are people hating on Victor? I understand hating on Victor if you had not seen the last half of the second season, but I feel like it all comes together in terms of like understanding his decisions. Oh my god, that's the timing. I'm curious what you think of Jace. That's so funny. Yeah, I totally respect where he was coming from in the decisions that he was making. Jinx is the mother I never had. Aww. It's been a while since my fan art days. Do it. It's so fun. I love it. It's a nice like change of pace for me. Not gonna lie, I feel like I need to watch show analysis videos to fully get where they were going with the story. Something felt moot by the end of some episodes. I do agree that there's they were going in a lot of different directions with the second season. I do think that the first season was stronger, in my opinion. It just felt, the pacing and the story felt more streamlined. I find that tends to be the case with a lot of TV shows when you're juggling so many different characters. But yeah, I agree. I do think that I probably want to watch some video analysis on more like backstory lore stuff that I probably missed on, like that I didn't fully comprehend, I admit. And that might be due to the fact that I've never played League of Legends, but I feel like I was able to get the gist of most of the show. There's probably like details in some of the magic system that I was like, ooh. Gotta go by, might lurk for a bit later. Thanks for joining. Echo became a fave for me through the second season, right? So good, so good. I'm only halfway the second season, but I've been enjoying it more than season 1. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, it's really interesting that like everyone has different kind of perspectives, right? Yeah, season 1 felt more cohesive. They tried to do too much too quickly. They could have explored certain stages much deeper. I do feel like it felt rushed, I think, in my opinion, second season, in certain cases, I think. But, still loved it overall. And the animation is just, like, so delicious. But what do you think of Jace? I'm curious. I don't understand the arcane at all, but I just kind of accept that I'm too dumb for that and zone it out. I'm kind of the same, I'm not gonna lie. When they're like talking about it, I'm like, sure. I'm like such a character driven person when it comes to consuming stories. So like, yeah, me not fully understanding the magic system or some of the lore, I'm kind of like, that's okay. But I will appreciate understanding it more through video analysis and stuff if I'm like really inclined. So far, I think Jace is a big dum-dum. He can go away. The animation is gorgeous. It reminded me of Into the Spider-Verse in the best way. It makes me want to rewatch that as well, the first Arcane season again. Yes, that's, I agree. My friend, when I was trying to convince her to watch Arcane, I was like, when she asked me what the animation looked like, and I was like, it is in the same vein as Into the Spider-Verse, but obviously it's its own thing. But I also had used that comparison as well. I think Jace is the product of being pushed into fame/fortune too quickly and not having a good enough mentor. Mel had too much going on for herself. I do like him though. My husband does not. That's so fun. Yes, I am, I think, in the similar camp as you, that he was someone who had really good intentions, but was given a position of authority when he wasn't fully prepared to take that on. And yeah, he had a lot of pressure put on him in a very short amount of time, and that's a lot for somebody to handle. And yeah, I think that's kind of how I feel about it. It's just like he had good intentions, but unfortunately the pressure kind of got to him. need to give Jinx some eyebrows. Jace was so gullible and easily influenced. That's probably why everyone thought he was so useful. Had that kind of bright eye, ingenue optimism that unfortunately people took advantage of. Because he was too pure. Exactly. Not gonna lie, that'd be me. Right? I think I would also be easily influenced as well. I'm also gullible, unfortunately. Too naive. Yeah, I agree. I'm in the same boat. Did you watch the Attack on Titan finale in theaters? I didn't. Aw, man. I remember hearing about that and then kind of forgot. Dang it. That was probably so epic. Now I'm a little sad. My friend had watched the first couple of seasons of Attack on Titan like way back in the day when it first came out, and then dropped it, and now I'm trying to convince her to rewatch to finish the series because it's so good. So good. So hopefully she actually gets around to it. Okay, I'm kind of distracted because I need to pee, because I've been drinking so much water, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry it was a bit longer. I decided to make myself some tea with some honey to help with my super sore throat. So much talking, which again, I'm happy to be here, but physically I am struggling. You can see it got dark behind me too. I hate that it gets dark so early now. Sad. You just have to remind her who Levi is. I did. I sure did. I was like, you gotta watch it for our short king. So, she might be convinced. You know what? Actually, you know what kind of helped push her? Was we were watching K-pop music videos and Giant by Stray Kids came on. And we were like, hold on. This music video feels like it's making a lot of Attack on Titan references. And so that kind of like, we were like, I think this is a sign. This is a sign that you gotta watch it again. So, thank you, Stray Kids. I will report back if she does end up watching it. We had Haikyuu movie in our city, which is such a rare incident, but unfortunately I missed it. Biggest regret of the year. No, that's so sad. I absolutely adore Haikyuu. I thankfully was able to catch it when it was in theaters here in Toronto. And I believe I've talked about this before, but unfortunately I didn't realize that I had bought movie tickets to an English version of it, which threw me off so bad because I have never watched Haikyuu in English before. So I sat down at the theater and I was like, what's happening? So it took me a moment to kind of readjust because, yeah, I was just like, these are not the characters I'm familiar with these voices. But I will say, the nice thing about watching it in English is I'm able to really focus on the animation without having to jump between watching the animation and reading the subtitles. And with something like Haikyuu, there's a lot of action with the volleyball scenes. So, you know, I will say I did enjoy that element, but I loved it. Who knows? They might bring it back in theaters again like they do with the Ghibli movies. That's possible. Yeah, Attack on Titan is an event. So that would be very cool if they did that. Okay. Now I'm kind of torn about how I want to approach. Do I want to do... I'm kind of deciding on whether or not I want to use more markers to create more kind of shading and dimension, or if I want to start using colored pencils. I also want to do line art and stuff, of course, too. But, let's see. Maybe I'll keep, I don't know, I think I might keep going with the markers a little bit more here. Let's see. My space is getting more and more messy. This is the best way to start December. I'm over here making cute pop culture ornaments for my teens, starting with all the alien stage characters in chibi form with Tina as my background fun factor. Yay! Oh my god, I love that. Happy to keep you company. Also, love that you're making pop culture ornaments. That is so cute. I don't know how long you've been part of the stream, but I just recently started a free group chat on my Patreon page for the live stream. So if you would like to share the ornaments that you're working on, you can join if you want, no pressure. But yeah, the live stream group chat is open for all free members. Free and paid, of course. Alien Stage, I haven't watched it, but I do remember when I was in Korea that there was like a big pop-up for it. Is that the one where it's a story being told through YouTube videos? Is that right? I've definitely heard about it before. The universe is speaking to her, right? I feel like the YouTube algorithm was like, oh, you need an excuse to watch Attack on Titan? Here you go. Hello. 1 ornament per night as an advent calendar with characters from Alien Stage, Hell of a Boss, Omori, Has-Been Hotel, TBHK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and an indie streamer rollout every day is a different nerdy ornament. That is incredible. Your teens are so lucky. I still have not watched Hell of a Boss. I'm so sorry. I loved Has-Been Hotel though. Oh wow, I'll check it out on the page, Patreon. Thank you. Yay, I'm glad. Yes, it's a story told through YouTube videos. Cool. Okay, I will have to check that out because I've definitely heard about it. And I think that's so cool. I actually feel like they did that in Arcane as well. I felt like there were some sequences that really felt like a music video, which I thought was cool. Oh yeah, you know what? I haven't done her tattoos yet. Her like swirly cloud tattoos. Let's do that. Wow, this color is perfect for that actually. Wow. So perfect, actually. Don't watch Alien Stage, though, Tina. You'll cry. It's so sad. Oh, no, really? Oh, shoot. Okay. Perhaps you may be correct in terms of, I was mentioning earlier, we were talking about earlier in the chat, that I am extremely empathetic when it comes to watching like movies and TV shows and stuff, and I cry really easily, so that's a good warning for me. I remember when I was in school, we made ornaments and used our class pictures to decorate them. Aw, that's so sweet. Please no Arcane 2 spoilers. Okay, yes, valid. Aw, Alston. Oh my god, Alston shared more work in the Patreon group chat. My Capricorn character. Wow, so cool. The ornaments look amazing. I still have those ornaments. I love that. I think it's really nice to hang on to things from, you know, different stages of our lives, because life moves so quickly and I feel like we forget about a lot of, it's easy to forget certain things like that. So that's why if you make arts and crafts, if you make art especially, do not throw your sketchbooks away. Don't do it. It's so fun to look back on them. I don't know if that might be too dark, but I will see. I do want to make the pants a little darker or like more muted because this pink is definitely like way too vibrant. But what color to use? Maybe one of these like light purples or something. Oh no, actually, you know what? I have an idea. I think I'll use this lipstick. What is it called? Lipstick Natural? Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that actually, I think. Nice. Okay, I like that. And the other big thing is, yeah, of course, the hair and then the brown parts of her outfit. So, Tina, I was wondering if you might consider turning your gorgeous Zodiac series into a calendar. Thank you so much. Yes, that is something that I have been thinking about or had. That was actually, I think, my original plan with them was to make a calendar out of it. But the problem that I kind of ran into is that with a calendar, you kind of want to release it like in December or so, right? Because then people can have it in time for the new year. And I am not, unfortunately, I'm not finished the final sign. So I would not be able to release a Zodiac calendar for 2025, but I'm potentially open to the idea of releasing one maybe for the following year if people are still interested in it. But I am for sure going to be making a zine, so I'll have like a little booklet to that people can purchase them as like a little collection, like a little art book basically. So yeah, maybe I'll like bring up the Zodiac series again in like September next year or something and be like, hey guys, remember this? Do you still want a calendar? One year I bought an advent calendar from Arteza and I haven't bought one since then. Oh, that would be fun though. Future me says she'll still be interested for 2026. I mean, cute you too. But yes, I appreciate it. Oh yeah. Honey in tea is crucial when you have a sore throat. Isn't this mug from Disney so cool? I got this at Disney World like way back, and yeah, it's like the poison apple from Snow White. I admit I don't love how this looks. I think just feels too busy, I think, trying to keep like trying to preserve the highlights. So I do think this feels a little dark though, unfortunately, but I kind of already It's a little too late now, so maybe I'll just have it on one side here. And then, use a different shade of blue to do the other side. I will use it for her eyebrows maybe though, actually. And the eyes here too. Maybe, because, yeah, I'm kind of torn about the shade of blue because you know, the hair color sort of depends on the environment that she's in and the lighting. So I guess something to complement this other dark blue that we used. Maybe this BG05, it's like a blue gray. Because I don't want to go, I don't think keeping it super vibrant is the way to go. So let's see. BG05. Oh yeah, I think this might be a good option. And then maybe I'll just do the inside of the braid instead of sure. Oh yes, I do remember seeing earlier, and I just didn't get the chance to address it because the chat was going. But someone had mentioned How to Train Your Dragon, like the live action trailer I think is out, and I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen screenshots, and I do feel like How to Train Your Dragon is something that will translate to live action pretty well because you're not dealing with real animals, you're doing dragons. So, and because How to Train Your Dragon was like a CGI 3D animated series, it'll look, I don't know, I think it'll translate a lot closer, or it'll be less jarring to watch, I think, style-wise. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm definitely curious about it. How long do you think you'll be live? Oh, good question. Probably maybe for another 30 minutes. I think that's fair to say. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're gonna get time to draw Vi today, but hoping I can be able to get close to finishing drawing Jinx here. With the brown, I want to do maybe N06. To, yeah, make the brown like more muted. Oh, that's really dark actually. Maybe let's try GG5 and see what that looks like. GG, Gossip Girl. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this is not the right the right crowd. But I have been putting on Gossip Girl in the background while I like cook dinner sometimes. And so I'm currently on the first season. And I have not seen this show in a very, very long time. But Chuck Bass is truly a horrible character. And like, it's so crazy to me to think about how people love him and Blair together. Obviously, I'm sure many things are going to happen throughout the seasons. But this first season, I'm like, yo, he is horrible. Such a horrible character. So I don't know how I feel about him getting a redemption arc, because I just don't see how it's possible, to be honest. But yeah, it's crazy. I forgot about double checking the group chat on Patreon here. Going back to the Zodiac calendar, you could release it without any dates, like empty monthly template. That way it could be still used 10 years from now. I do like the idea of it being blank, like not having a year attached to it for that exact reason, because yeah, it is a bummer to have a calendar that's only exclusive to a specific year. So I do like that idea as well. Can you do a screen cap study of How to Train Your Dragon? I guess that is a possibility. I do admit How to Train Your Dragon is, well, like, I really enjoy the movies. It's not really aesthetically my vibe. Especially, I think for with the screen cap studies, I find you know, I wanna pick things that visually resonate with me, and How to Train Your Dragon is kind of an aesthetic that feels really far from what I typically do or gravitate towards. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'll have to just poke around and look at some screenshots, and maybe I'll change my mind. I could be open to the idea. Have you thought about doing a Chinese zodiac series like Fruits Baskets? I have kind of considered that, because there's also 12 of them, right? Yeah, right? My only thing is, I don't love all of the animals in the zodiac. Like, I don't know how I would approach drawing like a rat. You know? But I guess you are making a good point that if I were to do it like Fruits Basket style, I would be just drawing like human characters with the zodiac animals as an inspo. But yeah, it definitely did cross my mind for sure. And it's funny that I use rat as the example because I love Yuki from Fruits Baskets. I still haven't finished it though, the show. I only watched the first season of the like rebooted version. You're so good. Thank you so much. Fruits Basket as an example, not that you be drawing those characters. Yeah, for sure. I totally got what you meant. Never say never. It's definitely something that I've thought about for sure. Okay, I have to do another bathroom run. Sorry, guys. Okay, yes. Another question that I had gotten earlier in the chat. I'm not sure if the person who asked is still here, but it's one of those things where when the chat's going, I like read a comment and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to that, and then I forget. So someone had asked, with my Patreon theme next year. So next year my theme is going to be witches. And they asked if I was going to draw kind of a diverse selection of genders as opposed to just drawing female characters that I did for the Zodiac series this year. And the thing about, I don't know what it is. I mean, and maybe I can challenge that for myself, like provide that as a challenge for myself next year. But when it comes to art, I find that drawing original characters that are femme or women, I'm like all about it. I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's fun. And then when it comes to like male characters, I find that I'm like all in when it comes to fan art of male characters. So it's like if it's K-pop or if it's like an anime character or something, I'm like all about it. But when it comes to drawing original characters of men, for some reason it just doesn't hit the same for me, and I'm not really sure what the correlation is there, but maybe I can put myself up to the task and throw in a couple of more masculine presenting characters for the witches lineup next year. So it is on the brain, but that's kind of where I'm coming from as to why I don't draw original male characters very often. What's your plan? Going all marker or finishing with colored pencil? I know, right? I feel like I've been really spending a lot of time on markers. I do think that I am gonna finish off with colored pencil, but maybe use the colored pencils a little bit more minimally, since I'm kind of spending a lot of time with the markers, I think. But speaking of, I might be ready for color pencils now, actually. Yeah. Almost. No, actually, yeah, let's do it. And then I can clear away all these markers because they're... You can't see them, but they're taking up a lot of space on my desk here. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the Witches theme next year because it means I can play around with a lot of different art mediums this time. So first, let's go in with some blushy. Let me zoom you guys in for her face. Have you ever drawn a Monster High character? I feel like they totally resonate with your art style. Thank you so much. You are correct. Monster High is definitely aesthetically makes so much sense for the type of work that I make. I was kind of a demographic that I think was a little bit older when Monster High was kind of coming out. So I'm not like super familiar with Monster High in terms of like, I haven't consumed like the TV show or anything like that. But last year for my birthday, my friends gifted me a Dragulora. And I was like, yo, I love her. I want to be her, basically. And they, very flattering. They were like, oh yeah, like every time we see her, she reminds us of you. And so I actually did draw her in this sketchbook. Hold on, let me find her. So yeah, the past couple of years I had been doing these monthly live streams where I would draw like my favorites of the month. Unfortunately, I stopped doing it just because I was tight on time. But yeah, I drew Dragulora for the month of September because yeah, I had an early birthday party that year. And the one that they gifted me, she's got the split hair dye, so 1/2 pink, 1/2 black. And I love her. She's so cute. But yeah, I do enjoy this Gojo and Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen on this page, which I have my little look-up figures here with me. Popo. I like putting little bow ribbons on everyone. Look at it. It's so cute. But yeah, they lovingly look at me from my desk. I miss those live streams, not meant in a pressuring way or to bring you down. I just really enjoyed them. They were so cute. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I really enjoyed them too. But I feel like, yeah, much like the Zodiac series, it sort of boxes me in medium-wise, art medium-wise, so it's nice to have the flexibility. Yeah. Our babies, they're so cute, right? I love them so much. Okay, that Dragulora fan art is perfection. Thank you so much. But yeah, while I don't actively consume like Monster High content, I absolutely love that it's a thing because I think it's so refreshing for to see that kind of genre for a younger audience, as opposed to, like, it's just nice for the young alt girlies to, and when I say girlies, I mean like any gender. I just like saying girlies, to have that as an option. Like, not hating on Barbie or Bratz or anything, but, you know, that's a very specific genre, and I think there's some spooky kids out there that will really enjoy being able to have Monster High as an option. And the fashion is so good. I recently watched a Trixie Mattel video where she was unboxing kids' toys, and one of them was a Monster High doll, and I think it was Draculaura. She came in like this like coffin-shaped box, and I was like, and it was like super ornate. She had like multiple outfits, and the shoes were like super fun. Love it. Love to see it. I recently bought a Sylvanian family / calico critter, and it's now on my desk with my singular Sunny Angel. Oh my god, that's amazing! Sunny Angels and calico critters are both so freaking cute. What a cute combo. Love that. I'm not really in their target demographic either. I'm 28, but I love both dolls and spooky things, so they're right up my alley. That's perfect. Yeah, my friends who gifted me the Dragulaura doll, like, they're in their, I think, late 30s. You know, doesn't matter. But yeah, they love Monster High. So I think, wow, I totally love the one that they gifted me. I don't think it's, I'm gonna resist that rabbit hole. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I was discussing earlier about how I have a lot of shopping vices, so I have to be careful. I'm just trying to dislodge a lead that that was in my sharpener here, by the way. When I watch something on my laptop like this live, I put them on there and they watch with me. So you're currently being watched by a vegetable Sunny and a baking calico. Oh my god, that's so cute! If you want, you're definitely free to share it in the Patreon community. the Patreon live stream chat. Just as a friendly reminder for those of you who are tuning in recently, I now have a Patreon live stream group chat going that I started today. And you don't have to be paying, you just have to be a Patreon member. You can be a free member. And people are sharing stuff on there, what they're working on. You can share your Calico Critter and Sunny Angel. But yeah, of course, no pressure to join Patreon. They will remain a mystery. That is totally fair. But yes, the group chat is open to free members as well. But yeah, I currently have 2 Sunny Angels. They're both birthday ones that was gifted to me by my friend Chris. Some of you, I'm sure many of you know her, Chris Hong Art. And I don't have any Calico Critters yet, but I really want one. There's a particular one that I was trying to get, but it's unfortunately it has ended up on eBay, and I think will be extremely hard to acquire unless I spend a lot of money on it. Is the what's it called? It's like a Halloween one. I think it was a blind box, which is why it's so coveted. But it's she, the little critter, has like a ghost costume on. It's so freaking cute, but sadly hard to acquire, so I think I have to accept that is not in the cards for me, but it's okay. I can admire it from afar. Will the next live stream be before 2025? That is a good question. I would love to be able to fit in another one, but I don't know for sure. I will try my best. Because it would be nice to be able to do another drawing on this sketchbook page for another during another live stream. As always, I will post about it in advance. I can't believe that we're in December. Like, the year is on its way out. That is wild. If you're somebody who does New Year's resolutions, did you accomplish any of your New Year's resolutions for 2024? I personally don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. Just because, I don't know, I felt like it put a lot of pressure on myself that I didn't want. I will say a goal of mine for next year is to make more merchandise, more stuff for my online shop, and hopefully do more art conventions as well. I was supposed to do New Year's resolutions, but I stopped doing that. Yeah, that's totally fair. No resolutions, but I celebrate my accomplishments. One thing I did this year is get back to yoga. Yes, love to see it. Yay, 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 yay. I think that's actually such a great way to frame it instead. Celebrate your accomplishments. So actually, yeah, I really like that. Let's celebrate everyone's accomplishments this year. What is an accomplishment that I had this year? Oh, I guess I mentioned this earlier, my custom paintbrushes have officially sold out. So that was a good feeling. Very happy about that. Something that's been on my mind for a long time was apparel. And so previously I only mentioned this to my patrons, but I can mention it for you guys here on the live stream that I'm going to be releasing a limited edition shirt early next year. I was originally going to release it during the holiday season, but the timing wasn't quite working out because they were going to send me a t-shirt so that I could obviously be able to promote the item and also see it in person before I was like telling y'all about it. But there is a Canada Post strike happening right now. So I was worried about, it arriving in a timely manner. And also, I had a patron mention that this time of the year, a lot of people are, spending their money on gifts for other people. And, it is pretty likely that a lot of y'all would be buying, if you were interested in buying a shirt from me, it would be for yourself. So I was like, you know what? That is a very valid point. So just like accumulating all of those factors, I decided I'm going to release the t-shirt early next year instead. So hopefully look forward to that. If you've ever been interested in maybe getting work from me, but you're not necessarily into stickers or prints. And the other thing about the t-shirt, the limited edition t-shirt release, will be that the company that I'm collabing with, they're going to be the ones that takes care of all the shipping and production and stuff. So I do believe that they probably have more location options in terms of like places that they can ship to. So that'll be good too for the international peeps. I completed my Dreamcatcher album collection, so I guess that's my biggest accomplishment. That's awesome. I feel like I'm like a random collector, so I never like do completions of things. So I'm sure that's like super satisfying to be able to do that. And yeah, Dreamcatcher are like, they're such a cool group. That light stick is so badass. Jinx is looking good, girl. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm happy with how she turned out. Have you tried fountain pens? Love your videos. Thank you so much. I have tried a fountain pen way back. It was actually by Ferris Wheel Press, which we were talking about earlier in the chat. Oh, I don't know if you heard that notification, but that was my phone. Specifically, it was Duolingo, I think. But yes, I tried out Ferris Wheel Press fountain pen years ago. Unfortunately, I have not used it since, I don't think. But it's a very beautiful pen. And I did make a YouTube video way back in the day of using a dip pen. I remember it was a Morticia Addams fan art that I did. But I did pick up a glass pen recently when I was in Korea. So I'm hoping to turn that into a YouTube video soon. I say soon, but it's probably gonna be like months from now. What language are you learning? I am learning Japanese. I started doing Duolingo before my Japan trip last year, and then I just kept up with it. But I say learning, it's like very gamified for me. So I would not say that I am proficient in any sort of way in the language, but I definitely am retaining something. But yeah, I'm not taking it like super seriously, but I figured, you know, it's nice to be able to learn bits and bobs here and there. And when I'm watching anime, I'm like getting some, you know, I'm like picking up, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I do know what that means, or, you know, whatever. If you use colored pencils, there's this pencil sharpener that sharpens your pencils to a long point, and it's a game changer because it lasts so long. Yes, I have seen those where they're like, yeah, the lead is exposed like super long, which is super cool. But unfortunately, I feel like I have a really heavy hand. And particularly with the Prismacolor pencils, I actually purposely prefer them short like this, because the leads are kind of soft and they break really easily. So I actually use this guy that allows you to change the shape of how short or how long the lead is exposed. So yeah, I use this one specifically for my Prismacolors to keep it short so that they're not breaking all the time. About anime, I have been watching Spy Family. Spy Family, so cute. I did not end up keeping up with it for very long, but I did find it very adorable. I think I had made it to when they get Bond, basically, the dog. Okay, but I gotta say, she's like pretty much done. There's like maybe some bits and bobs here and there that I might add onto it, but I think this is pretty much it, and I'm gonna kind of wind down and go have dinner and have a relaxing evening. Hopefully, you know, shake off my cold. Beautiful as usual, so inspiring. Thank you so much. It's so confused though. Anya is supposed to be 5 or 6 old, but she isn't in kindergarten. From what I remember, she pretends that she's older than she is because Lloyd is looking for like a 7 or 8 year old, and then she lies to him, and then she says that she's 7 or 8, but she's actually not. I think it's been a long time, but I think something like that happened. Yes, it is. Every time I look at them, it just makes me so happy. Plus, they re-released their first 2 albums, which were the ones I was missing, and they came with a keychain made of the stage outfits. Oh my god, that is so cool. Wow, I love that. I love when, like, I love with K-pop, like, they get so creative with album inclusions. Okay, I'm getting derailed. Thank you so much for everyone who joined the live stream. Thank you so much for everyone who joined the Patreon group chat as well. Love that we are kind of building an additional kind of community base here and are able to share things that we're working on and whatnot. Just again, as a reminder, with the Patreon group chat, you can join as a free member. And also, I think I will only be addressing the group chat for the most part when I'm doing live streams, but you guys are totally free to use it to interact with each other and continue the chat well after the live stream is over. Just to, you know, I want to set some boundaries, and just realistically, I can't be everywhere all the time. But yeah, thank you for, thanks for hanging out with me. If I do another live stream this month, I will definitely make a post about it on Instagram and on YouTube. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is the longest goodbye as always. So, bye-bye.